Hello everyone and welcome back to Clover Knows Pets. I'm Clover. Stay tuned for this video because it is going to be absolutely amazing because today I'm showing you our newest animal, animals, called micro squirrels. Quick disclaimer, although they look cute and seem pretty easy to care for, do not see this as a reason to get them, as their diet is extremely confusing and complicated. And so is their enclosure and basically their care in general. For example, their diet consists of both maple syrup, honey, fresh fruit, live insects, and basically everything except for vegetables. Anyways, they're very, very complicated and hard to care for, so don't see this as a reason to get them. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so temporarily I have them in this bin enclosure, which by the way is way below the minimum size for them, and it is not set up properly. Basically, the plan was to put them into a bird cage, because we had a large flight cage with a 1/4 inch bar spacing, which I was told works for them. 3 different sites that I checked out said that they could not get through that, but when I tested it, they could, and therefore they could escape the enclosure, therefore we couldn't use it, so now they're in here. But don't worry, because I'm currently working on setting up this tank. This is a 30-gallon tall. I just need a lid and to add a bunch of climbing supplies. So this back here, this black, is heaters because they need very high temperatures. And then I've got this barring here so that I can hang perches and toys off of it so that it is more elevated for them and they can climb more because they are an arboreal species. And yeah, so this will be set up very soon for them. We're hopefully going to get them set up in here by the end of the day. But yeah, anyways, back to them. Still figuring out names for them. I actually don't know what to name them yet. But yeah, let me find them quick. I think they're under here. Oh, I see a tail. I see a little tail. Check in here. Nope. Alright, so 2 of them are under here, which means 1 is in the hide. Yeah, they're the sweetest little things. We got them from a really good breeder who'd been handling them daily since birth, so they are a lot more tame than most, but of course they are still micro squirrels, and therefore they are very, very, very fast and very just not normally handleable. But yeah. I'm hoping to eventually get them really handleable. Of course, it's very possible that that won't happen, but if I could, then they would work with me for programs for schools and stuff, and be able to help educate people on native species, and use these guys as an example of just overall animals, because although these guys obviously aren't native, they are native to Africa, because they are technically African pygmy dormice, but they are nicknamed micro squirrels. But just their overall look and stuff is really fun, and yeah, if I could get them handleable, that would be really nice to show people and give examples for educational purposes. If that doesn't happen, they'll just be my pets though, so no worry there. But yeah, anyway, so I do have 3, but only 2 of them are here. But yeah, the breeder was handling them since birth, which is really nice. And they were fed a really, really nice diet, so they are very, very healthy. All 3 are assumed to be boys, but of course that's really hard to tell with them, so yeah. No climbing on me. Oh, so I just poured out some of the food that she was feeding them because she gave us some for diet conversion purposes. But yeah, so I believe this is a kind of millet. I'm not positive. But yeah, really nice sprays for foraging. We've got some wheat in here. There was a ton of flax, but I've already used all of that up. There was flax sprays, I mean. Some millet sprays. And then just a ton of really nice stuff. Look at that. Nice big fish. Tons of different things. We've got dubia roaches in here. Shrimp. We've got really high quality cat food. Crickets. There's a ton of stuff in here. This is fish again. Saw there was chicken liver in here too. There is, actually, I don't know where, but yeah, really, really nice mix. But like I said, of course, they do need to still have fresh foods, which is fresh fruit, and live insects. And they need a honey water mixture. Sorry, I said honey water, I meant honey maple syrup mixture. Primarily maple syrup, a little bit of honey though, and then I also added some water to water it down, because these guys in the wild are primarily sap eaters, or well, not primarily, but they eat a lot of sap. And since maple syrup is safe for them, but it certainly isn't normal sap, since maple syrup is very, very refined since it's boiled down. My plan is to tap the maple tree in my yard. It is a sugar maple, but instead of making it into maple syrup, just leave it as is and use that for them, because that will be a lot healthier for them and a lot more natural. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.